Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
Far from home.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why don't you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
Your story with Nick?
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Here to help.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's see. Any leads?
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs, if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Reasons for leaving?
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Details about Kasumi.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she...
My daughter is strong, focused, careful.
Right?
But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Tell me what's wrong.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Let's get the boathouse.
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji...
Every detail...
It's just that she started...
Every detail is...
It's... He was the... She started staying...
Nothing else right now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her, got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more?
I don't know what more to say. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Her radio.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts, or someone made contact with her.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Ugh.
He said some about ruins in the south. I'm gonna go over here though.
See if you can find any of Kasumi's personal effects. Anything to give us a clue to where she went.
Search the picture frame. Find a key.
A hidden key, huh? Good work. Just gotta find whatever it unlocks.
Not so long as you're kid.
My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Kasumi's final holotape. Let's go listen to it.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Hey,
There's something you need?
Okay, I turned it up for that. And I turned it back down. Oh, there, everything else will be too loud.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you...
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter's human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Quick saving, are you sure?
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter, and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
Your daughter made...
What?
Oh,
She's not a synth.
She was replaced.
that's how synths work, Mrs. Nakano. They replaced people. This could have happened recently.
I know my own daughter. She's not a synth.
This is what I was afraid. Did you find...
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze, but that's a lot of miles.
Far
I
Harbor.
think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What's out there?
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
A magic boat ride? Will there be sea monsters?
While I know the seas aren't exactly safe, I am confident that boat can get you there unharmed. At least I hope. I know you haven't asked for payment, and we can't offer much, but here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know my partner here can be a little glib, but we won't rest until we get to the bottom of this.
I'm gonna reload that. Oh shit, stomach.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know
it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
I'm gonna check this quest. Okay. Let's see something. I'm gonna wait till after I complete the game. Yeah, complete the DLC. Kinda wish I'd been putting points into endurance so I could get a cannibal. Sneak attacks do more. Silence weapons do more damage. She's rifleman. Time for us to head there. Once I get out of the house. I'm gonna be making this a separate save that'll just be here. That way somehow something gets messed up in the DLC and I can't go further into it, I can always redo it from here. Hopefully that sentinel shouldn't follow me. Travel to Far Harbor. Probably have to head southeast to get around that, and then probably head north from there. I was gonna try to be more evil this game. So far I've been good. Because I want to try to be everybody's friend. Next time I want to make an effort to try to be more aggressive. I'm going to switch to that. The hell is Nick?
That's not one of mine.
Jesus, ease up, Alan. We got visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a...
Difficult time.
But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
Okay.
I need information about a synth refuge on this island.
Ah, another Commonwealth traveler.
I'm gonna reload that and choose. I'm here looking for Kasumi.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
Alright. Okay, get some grenades set up.
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Go!
Just wanted to shoot that person real quick. Please tell me if I need to adjust the sounds.
Defend yourself!
Defend the hole.
Ready all! Fire at will!
Thought I saw something.
Which ones will?
Someone's coming.
Okay. Take some mentats. Shit. Oh my god. It's hard for the game.
Look at all the blood!
How the hell did Nick get down
It's
there?
over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
A couple of the people are dead.
Anglers!
Rally!
Need help here!
Had no choice. We're clear.
All right.
Yes, we have.
Well done, all. Open the gate.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But
God damn it, that guy died. Fuck it, I'm reloading it. I want him to survive. I don't know what he does.
Gulpers!
Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all!
What the?
Fire at will!
Got company!
Every day is a good day to die!
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Shit, come on. Okay, we're gonna do buff out. Min-X, Mentat. Mud-X, then Radaway.
God, look at all the blood.
It's over.
Oh, damn it, that one guy still died.
Anglers!
You or me?
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
Yeah.
You eyeing me, Mainlander?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Where the hell did she go?
Avery,
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it,
Impressive you survived.
if you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
ornery more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Children of Adam.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Preacher.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Fog's worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but...
What? Can we get...
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's Old Long...
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it.
Yeah.
People around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. Please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cass... And
Those
let me
need
say
help.
something you might not hear again.
Thank you.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat.
Why no help?
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it.
If If it's that bad, why?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
God damn it.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need
Shit.
special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crap.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there.
I'll get.
Mariner says the island's alive, and it's got it in for us.
You're that mainlander who just got here.
Yep.
Better watch yourself, 'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain.
Then hurry on.
My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got
They kept taking
greedy,
more and more of
took
it
too
without letting it
much from
replenish.
the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. But now our story takes... With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline.
I'm the stranger.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger.
You're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but...
Well, not so much.
he was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Where are the ghouls?
Where'd you say these ghouls were?
National Park camp.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time, though, Chef.
Right? I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it?
Fine, tell me when it's done.
Fine.
Mariner says the island's alive. He's got it in for us. Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Can you travel back to Far Harbor?
the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero?
I am the one who saved all your asses. So yeah.
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and worse for months without you. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid our dues in blood and bullets. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're as good as dead.
I still put myself in harm's way for you. Some gratitude would be nice.
We've had some real pieces of work come through here, but you've been, all right so far. Here, for your, help. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here, before the children of Adam or worse get you.
What's your problem with the Children of Adam?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. And all in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
Do you have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires.
Show me what you got.
Make it fast.
I'll take some 308 rounds. Let's see. Got any AB rounds? Let's see. I'm gonna buy one of these. I want to see. Nope. That did not increase that like I thought it would. Did I sell anything here? I'll sell that. And I will be right back. see. Right, that'll be it.
The Lees sell guns. Over by the tourist shop.
You go get some water. Dog came in with water dripping off her mouth.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
There's why I need to go.
Hey there.
Whatever.
Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mitch!
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around.
Yeah, shit.
So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you.
What's so
Can't you? It's a lie. The mad.
Really? The fog can drive you.
Yes, but many do,
Really?
if you have any sense.
If it's so.
This is our home.
What?
Besides, we all.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Hey. Just sleeping till then. That we can get this little bonus for it being night.
Drown your worries in cheap booze.
Always wondered what you'd look like as a robot.
You want a bite? Need to make
shabby.
sure I can take your order.
Bingo. Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
You know about Kasumi?
The runaway's name is Kasumi.
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard of her, maybe not.
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah. This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
first.
Fortify your gut against the fog. With
With whiskey. Whiskey sour.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike.
Mainlanders
You might
don't
wanna
last
take this
long
from
on the
road.
island.
Need to drown your
Tastes
troubles?
foul as sin.
Talk to Mitch,
But
the
it'll
last
help.
plank.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties. We need to move through the main drag. Old mountain trails where we're headed. The fog ain't like nothing
You've seen in the Commonwealth.
than you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Aim straight and true.
What was that?
Found you.
Yeah, there's the other one.
What? Ain't you had enough yet?
Still got it.
Shit.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
Now they've gone crazy. We need to figure out all the settlement locations on Far Harbor.
There's someone or something else.
Got you.
I'd say it's time for a drink. Here's the mountain trail.
Hit the showers.
Stick to this and we'll make it to the cave. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Into the breach.
You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee. Whole island was covered in fog. The fog of rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. Keep your guard up.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
We ain't alone. Well then, what's next?
We'll be playing hide and seek.
That'll teach you.
This is making me think of when
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water.
the character from
Small
Fallout New
gulper,
Vegas led you
the
around.
ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
It's you or me, and it ain't gonna be me.
Let's count the ammo and see what's left.
We got plenty. Do something earlier.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets?
Sure.
Face shield you against those already?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy. You. I suggest you go no further.
What did Acadia
What's
do?
Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right.
Tell you.
Sure.
You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog, and you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Okay. Sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move
I'll see what they have to say.
on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far
But
now.
I'll probably end up blowing them up again. Making peace between everybody at a different time. And where would the nucleus be? Dang it, that one thing I got uploaded gave me some map pieces. to the mainland. Eventually.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, they'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good.
I kind of want to shoot that one woman.
Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on.
Do not sully this one.
Right?
Valentine didn't like that.
Who's she?
One of them.
You.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust?
They supply. You.
What's Acadia done to make you?
They supply. You do well to avoid.
All right.
Tell you and you.
Worthy?
There is a ritual. His.
Okay.
Excellent.
If you're done wasting time with a
I should have said
fanatic,
nothing better to do.
let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
This is it.
Hey there.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
See what happens next.
Leaving already?
You saying you want me to stick?
Maybe later.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But you ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together? Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
Eventually I'll get a supply line set up to this place. Should load soon. Okay, now it's got the option thing to help Captain Avery.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Is he your brother? You really don't remember?
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. I gotta think about it.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Day the bombs fell.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. But I can promise you that we will accept you.
I'm not a synth. End of discussion.
I understand. Acadia is open to you. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her.
Okay. What's your story?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century, but after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories.
Next time I'll come here after I join the Institute.
I spent a
well.
year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. Was there anything else?
Let's see.
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us.
Right?
All we want.
The very fact that synths exist is a threat to humanity.
You're set on this? Fine. But I'm not going anywhere.
Shit.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost... I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are? Avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Are you saying you don't want the railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear...
Fund your cause. We protect synths.
Ideals aren't going to protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No. No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
You're all synths?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Hey, Dima.
Acadia is open to you. Did you...
I should get going.
Of course.
Huh.
Let them talk, do a bunch of missions on this island. Makes more sense.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Synths deserve safety.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers.
Lucky to have you.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
It's augments.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so just...
What happened?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday.
Thank you. I really do
Damn, I
appreciate
should
it.
have asked for money.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but
planning on staying long.
it means there's hope,
New
right?
girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you. Look.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling...
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Truth?
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I understand.
I know. It must be hard for you.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom.
You're coming with me.
No. Wait. Wait.
I'm gonna reload that. And check on something.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What secret?
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us?
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Book saving.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Hey.
What's the... what? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. That's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
He's your brother.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something.
Give us some answers.
War never changes.
Thank you for following Aiden the Slasher. I don't know if I said your name or not right. Let's see. I need to get I need to go up from here. Not sure how much longer I'll be playing this. Actually been a while since I did the Far Harbor DLC. I don't think I did it last time.
got a pretty good track record cracking those old things. Take us through.
Flourishes. Death claws.
Nice.
System stat. Freddy's journal. Okay. System status. Download the program.
Wing at that terminal.
Retrieve the storage drives. You can also just talk to Dima. I think there's 3 different storage drives I can end up getting later on.
Hey, Dima.
Is there anything I can do?
Well, I know you left some...
You've been busy. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. But you.
Yeah, go ahead and talk to him.
Hey, Dima.
Yes. What is it?
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
I'm picturing your memories as just one massive holotape that the children of Adam are using as a coffee table.
I suppose that's your version of, yes, I'll help? Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
Your memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
Far Harbor, children of Adam.
The children of Adam on this island.
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe.
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Let's see. What other quest do I have here? Restore the storage. Restore the storage drive.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories?
Right. I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old... Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just... Well, it's a little exciting, isn't it?
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
You're new here too, huh?
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's...
And how the hell do I get up there?
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Damn, it started falling asleep. I think this is where I'll save it for right now. I'm going to, let's see, give a host to Joshua JJB2.